Hello, hello. Sorry about that, guys. There was a notification that popped up on my on my screen from YouTube, so I had to make sure that it was not me, that I was all good. So now, of course, everything is all kind of wacky, but all right, it's good. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lori. Hey, Sharon. I hope you guys have had a great Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I've got to remind myself it is not Monday. And we are going to be playing with some Halloween stuff tonight, which I'm really excited about. If you have not seen, Stampin' Up! Came out with a scrapbooking brochure, and it's a little like mini catalog. It's got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas in it. And tonight we are going to actually be playing with the Halloween Memories one, and we're going to create some cards with it. So I'm super excited about that. As you come in, make sure you tell us hello and let us know that you're here, and give a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind, if you'll share it to a social media platform of yours, that would be awesome as well. I greatly appreciate all that. All right, so just real quick, again, scrapbooking brochure has come out. The mini catalog has come out. If you need either one of those, please let me know. I know, Sharon, I know you're here. And I've got yours. Everything is getting printed, so I've got to go pick all that up this week. So once I get it, I'll actually just mail it directly to you. And then I know Kathy, which I'm not sure if she's here tonight or not. Kathy, I've got yours too. And I will get that to you so that you've got a hard copy of it. Hey, Deb. Thank you. I'm trying to do some new things. Apparently, people like to see your face. I don't like to show my face, but here I am. I'm doing it. We're going to see how long that lasts, but whatever. I'm trying to get a little bit more savvy, so we'll see how savvy I can get, because I'm not very tech savvy. I'm learning. Okay, the next thing I wanted to share with you is I still have the paper share open. The paper share will look like this, and it will come with all of the papers in the mini catalog, minus the festive one that looks like this. It's called A Little Bit Festive. This one is not in the paper share, and the only reason it's not is because it's one piece of each designer series paper, and then it's a bunch of cutouts, and so that's really hard to do, so I decided not to do that. So it'll just be all of the other ones, but it'll come like this. It'll come split up. It'll also come with the labels on there so that you've got all that, and it'll come in this nifty little envelope. You can also do, instead of that, and that is $48, the paper share is, you can do the sampler, which looks like this. You'll get it. I won't cut and adhere those pieces, but you'll get a 2x4 piece of the designer series paper, and then you would get the actual printout that the cardstock is there. And on the back, you'll also have all of the information as well. So this is, hold on, I have to look because I've already forgotten. It is $23, and that for both of those include shipping. So make sure that if you want to do that, that you get in on that. The last day to register is the end of the month, which is September the 30th. Oh, thank you, Deb. Thank you. My husband says I should definitely show my face more, but well, yeah. I'm not a big face shower. I like to be in the background. I really do. I'm a background kind of girl. Okay, so the next thing is Club for October is going to be using the Autumn Expressions. So if you'd like information on that, email me and I can send you the link. And then last but not least, I think, maybe if I can move all this stuff out of the way and not knock anything over. is the Retreat. The Retreat uses 2 different bundles. They are not included in the Retreat itself. The Retreat is $136, but it includes shipping to your house. And it includes 3 packs of DSP. It includes both of the ones for the Regal Winter Suite. And then it also includes the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper. Oops, sorry, which looks like that. And hello, Karen. And then it will also include 3 bolts of ribbon, which are these. And last but not least, it will include 3 embellishments. Now, there is a little asterisk that goes along with all this. They have to be in stock in order for me to order them. So if they are not in stock, then I will swap them out for something else. So just know that, but it'll be something very comparable. It'll all still go together. So if you need that information, let me know and I will get that to you as well. And again, remember, it does not include the bundles, but it includes all the other stuff. And then here are just 2 of the samples of the cards that you're going to create. And there will be, with these, there will actually be 10 more other than these. So you'll have 6 of each bundle that you'll create. And then there's other goodie bags. There's a bag, like an actual bag, for you to keep all your stuff in. There's some other little like goodies as well. So that is all the announcements for tonight. Hello, Michelle. By the way, guys, just FYI, Michelle is here, so she popped up. She actually helped me design these cards on Sunday night. So she was a big part of tonight's live. Yay! Okay, let me see what you said though. Yes, Michelle kind of saw some of the stuff that's coming too, so shh. Yep, and even have to drink. Yeah, you'll have to get you some pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice, not for me. I'll do my hot cocoa. You do your pumpkin spice. So, all right, I'm going to turn you guys down to the table and we will get started with crafting. And if you cannot tell, we have Maggie May tonight because she is, or the husband is actually out of town tonight. So it is just her and I. So I'm going to open the door and actually let her go roam around. So hold on 2 seconds. Come on. You want to go roam instead of whine? Okay, there you go. All right. She has actually been whining since I got home because, well, her daddy is not here. So she is all about her daddy. Okay. So before we get started, yes. Oh, thank you, Deb. I completely forgot. Free shipping is tomorrow. And I will have a post later tonight that will share and have all that information on there for you. But free shipping. So anybody who places an order, it has to be $75 before tax. And of course shipping. And you will get your shipping for free. So it's very worth it to get those orders in tomorrow. All right. So let's show you this. Now, I also did, and I'll pull it out in a second after I show you this kit. So I got the Halloween one and started with the Halloween one and the Thanksgiving one because I kind of wanted to just see what they were all about. The awesome thing is they come with colored instructions. Look at that. Kind of amazing. And it gives you like all the measurements on how to cut it and all that fun stuff. One of my favorite parts of the kit is it gives you the picture placeholders because, you know, a lot of times you have something in your head and you want to put it down on paper, but you haven't quite got the pictures yet. So this is a great way to kind of save the spot for that. And then this one comes with a sticker sheet. And I love it. Now, I only use the bats only because there is one, well, and I use these two. There's only one sticker, except for those, that are duplicates. So creating the cards for tonight, I couldn't really do that. So, but anyway, so that is that. And then these are just some pieces and parts, but you've got your designer series paper. You have your actual cardstock. And it's the two-toned cardstock, which is really great. So you've got a darker of the pumpkin pie and a lighter of the pumpkin pie. And then you've got 2 of each of your designer series paper. And this one also comes with the black, and you can see there the difference. And then you've got your granny apple green. You've got your gorgeous grape. And a fun color to add in, you've got pool party, which I was not expecting pool party, but woot woot on that. I thought the pool party made a great addition to the Halloween colors. Oh, and then you also have some of the white. And this isn't, I don't think this is basic white. I actually think this is the willow white. So, which is a new color that Stampin' Up! Is doing with our scrapbooking stuff. So, they're great little kits. I highly recommend them. And I will show you 2 pages I created with the Thanksgiving one. Let's see if I cannot mess them up. So I have them, these little things right here, these mats are from scrapbook.com, and they're sticky, and so it's keeping my things in place so that if I, blow wrong, it won't mess them up. It's not keeping that very last piece or the back piece very well, but the rest of it is good and stuck to this. So anyway, so this is the first one. And it doesn't look like the instructions either. I completely changed, well, it didn't completely change, but I changed a good bit of how they had in the instructions, which is a great thing about scrapbooking as well. And then you can see I've got half of it there, and then I've got a little bit of it to kind of pull it over into this page here. This one has some great additional like embellishments and stuff, but I am in love. Let's just say that, and say that Amy is super excited about our scrapbooking line. I have played and played and replayed with these kits, and I'm super excited about them. So, all right, so let's get started. We are going to start with this here. And this is each one of the scrapbook workshops has a stamp set that coordinates with it. So this one, of course, says Halloween Memories because that's the name of it. And we are going to, oh, what I actually wanted to show you was what I did. If you're not a scrapbooker, you're just a card maker, you can take these layouts and create them to be your own. So if you look, that's the back piece there. Then you have this behind the picture, so I put it there. Then you've got that kind of in the center, so I put it there. And then, of course, it had that. And then it had that. So that's kind of how I came up with the design. And then I added a little extra with Michelle's help. So I figured that would be a good thing. You could see that you can do so many things with these scrapbook kits beyond just scrapbooking. All right. And we're going to actually do something very different than I normally do. We're going to use some Stays-On because we want a very distinct image when we stamp our sentiments. All right. We're going to fold this one in half. And we are going to get to crafting because that's what you're all here to see. You're not here to listen to me yap all night. All right, so we've got this piece. Now, because I'm cutting it from a large designer series paper, you're going to see these are going to be opposite, which is completely fine. Before I adhere it, I want to go ahead and stamp it. And so we're just going to take our Stays-On and ink it up. And then we're going to stamp it right here. StazOn is very sticky. So when you press your image down onto your designer series paper or cardstock, when you lift up, just lightly pull it and you see, oh, and it's not, for some reason, it's not sticking or it's not staying today. Okay, well, that didn't work out very well, did it? I wonder if my pad is dry. We're going to try it again. We're going to see if we can line it up right. The trick is to stamp it quickly. Oh, yeah, for some reason, this one must be dead. So we're just going to go with that, and we're going to pull out our other one, which must not be dead, which is the one I used. That is another thing with StazOn. If it is if it's an ink pad that is out of ink, it will not work very well. So this must be the one I was using, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. Mistakes are the way I live my crafting life. All right, let's move on to this. We're going to adhere this down to our card front. And if I was smart, I probably would just have cut another piece, but it'll be all right. We're going to go with it. Okay, then we're going to take our piece here. We're going to do that. So we're just going to lay it there, because now what we need to do is we need to take that sticker sheet and we're going to cut this piece off. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to line it up just like this. We're going to pull up that sticker like that. And then actually we're going to flip it around for this go round. And then we're going to just do it. And the reason I'm doing it this way is I don't want to waste this sticker. So I want to make sure that where I stop is perfectly even with that designer series paper. Now I'm going to take my little scissors and we're going to trim right there. Okay. And then we'll move our sticker sheet. We are going to adhere this down. Since I've got my liquid glue here, we're just going to use liquid glue. And we'll adhere there. If it was just a piece of cardstock, I would have obviously cut it in the machine, but since it's not, it makes it a little easier for lengthwise to just measure it with the cardstock itself. Okay, so now we've got that. Now we're going to take our pieces here. We're going to cut this one at an angle like that. We're going to grab this right here. And we're just going to pop that one up and cut just a little bit. We're going to trim this one this way, like that. It's going to go right here, like that. We're going to trim this a little bit more. There we go. Then we're going to adhere this right on over it, like that. And we're going to trim this one right there. Okay, then we're going to flip this over. Put a little bit of adhesive on this one, and we're going to go to our, oh yes, Deb, they really will. Oh, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Well, we'll see you next time, Deb. And we're going to put that one right there. And then we're going to use our adhesive, put some there. And then we're going to attach it right here. We're gonna actually put it on this side, like that. Okay, then we're gonna take our twine here and we're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna do like that. And then we're gonna tie what I call a double bow. And then we'll pull these. I also feel like this twine does much better when you double it versus just doing it single. And then we'll trim off there. Get our trash bucket going. Grab a glue dot. And we're gonna stick that right there. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is we want to add our potion to our little bottles right here. So we are gonna grab a glue dot, put one there, and then we're gonna attach it here. Just like that, maybe. There we go. Then we're gonna do another glue dot on this one. And then on that side. Okay. And then this will go right here. Just like that. We're gonna flip those over. We're gonna grab our dimensionals. We're gonna put a dimensional there. We're gonna put a dimensional here. And then we are going to put this one here and this one here, like that. And then last but not least, we want to add in our embellishments. So we're gonna grab those. And I did forget to tell y'all, I do have a blog post up with all of the measurements and all of the products used. So you can go on to the blog and grab all of those. We're gonna do the black ones, the black glitter ones. We're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one here. We'll put one there, there, and there. All righty, there is card number 1. All right, now let's go to card number 2. And I'm gonna make sure I put all this in there. All right. Okay, so now card number 2 is this one here. So if you look at the instructions for the scrapbooking, you're gonna see that the design was based off of this one here. I'll show you the big page for it. So there is what it was based off of. And then of course it had the bat and the stars, so that's where the bats came from. And then I just kind of really took this bottom section, and that's kind of what I did, and then just added more bats to it. So let's start off with our little kit here. And we are going to, now, when Michelle and I were working on these cards, I liked the black card base. She liked the purple. So you're going to have to tell me which one you like the best. Michelle, I know which one you like. So we have the one black, and then we're going to actually change it up and put it on the gorgeous grape for the one tonight. And then we have, of course, our little cardstock that'll go on the inside. So we'll go ahead and do that. And add it in there. Okay, then we're gonna set that aside for a moment. We are gonna take and adhere our piece of designer series paper down here. And this piece is a little bigger, so we'll trim that down in just a minute. It is a little bigger than that so we'll get that in 2 seconds once we put this piece on, because then we know exactly where we need to cut down to. So we're just going to adhere this down here like that. Grab my cutter and we're going to come here and trim off. Okay, and now we are good on our size. Okay, now we're gonna try this. Stays on here. This one should work. We are going to ink it up. This one definitely looks juicier. With the larger stamps, sometimes it's easier to turn the stamp upside down and then turn your ink pad that way. All right, so we're gonna put Spooky Fun up here like that. And ta-da, there we go. It's a much clearer image. Then we're going to put that back on there. And we have this little strip here. So we're gonna put some adhesive on the back. And it's just the opposite side of that pool party. We're going to adhere it right along here like that. Then we are going to take some ribbon. Now this is the white from this twine pack. And what I did was, I did try pumpkin pie too, and pumpkin pie, we both have said that pumpkin pie did not work. Pumpkin pie was out of the, was out. So what I did with this is I actually took our Highland Heather Stampin' Blend and I colored it. And I'm going to show you real quick. And I did most of it already, so you don't have to really watch me do all that. But I took the brush end and I literally am just holding it and coloring the string like this. And that's the awesome thing with our blends, is that you can literally color anything with the blends. You can even you can add like a darker color, you can do all kinds of things. So that's what we did. We're gonna set this, well, actually we're not gonna set it aside because I'm not gonna use that end of it. The rest of it should be dry. All right, so then we're gonna tie a bow. And I will say it does make the twine a little more stiff, and so it's easier to actually tie a bow with it. All right, it almost becomes like linen thread when you do that, which is kind of cool. All right, so then we're gonna trim down our tails there. And we're gonna use this piece in a little bit. So I'm gonna set that aside. Now we are going to take our bats and we're gonna do a little one up here because I may have stamped it a little too high, but it's all right. So we're gonna stamp that there. Then we're gonna do this one here. And then we're gonna do this one here. So it's gonna be two big ones up down here for this one. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to attach this to our card base, and we're gonna use dimensionals to do that. And see if I can get enough of them off. All right, we need two more. Make sure it stays And we'll stick this onto our card front, and then we'll add our embellishments. And this one is a fairly simple card. They're actually all pretty simple since most everything is already kind of pre-designed out with those kits. All right. There we go. Okay, so there it is on the black and then the gorgeous grape. Oh, you love the purple. And you know, I thought I would like the purple one too because purple's my favorite color, but but here we are. So I'm glad. Oh, wait, no, I forgot the embellishments. See, I got so excited about whether it was black or purple. All right, let's add our embellishments. And we'll do one right there, and then we'll do here, and let's do another small one. We'll do here. Okay, there we go. Now it is officially completed. Okay. All right, so I'm guessing the purple one, since Michelle's all for the purple one too. So, all right, and then our last card. Our last card, I'm pulling in our Potions and Spells bundle as well. So this is the Potions and Spell that is in our online exclusive. So we're going to use these. And then I think I'm done. Oh, no, I will need the stickers again. So I'll put that there. I'm running out of space over here. All right, so let's do our card base there. We're going to grab the black. We're going to do an inside piece. So let's fold this. And then we will, but you love purple. Yeah, you know, purple's my favorite color, so I tend to gravitate toward purple most of the time. Most of the time. And I love our purples. I think our purples are amazing. All right. We're going to stick that on the inside. Okay, then let's do our die cutting real quick and our fussy cutting. Okay. So we are going to take our white, and I actually found some scrap that had the adhesive sheets on the back. So we're going to use those. And we'll just use Stays On since I've got it right here. So we're going to stamp this one here. And then we're going to stamp. You're technically not supposed to blend with your Stays On, but I'm not sure where my black memento went. So we'll let them dry really good. All right, so then we're going to ink this up. And we're going to stamp this here on our gorgeous grape. Yay, Lori, that is awesome. Yeah, I need some more of the purples. I need some more Highland Heather too, because I have used quite a bit of that recently. Oh, you know what? I need one more. We need to stamp our sentiment while we're stamping. And we'll just do it all in the Stays On. Okay, there we go. Now we'll put it up. Okay. So now let's go ahead because we're going to really let that dry. We're going to run this through the cut and emboss machine. Oh, you only have one sheet of real red? Oh, girl, it's getting time for Christmas. You got to get multiple of those during Christmas for sure. I go through a lot of red and cherry cobbler during the Christmas season for sure. All right, so we're going to put this here, and we're going to die cut these out. or just this one, because the bubbles we have to die cut. We have to fussy cut. All right. Okay, so now we've got that, and I'm gonna move all that. Okay, so now we're gonna actually take the Highland Heather, the dark Highland Heather, and we're just gonna add some coloring here, just to give it a little bit more definition. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Then we're gonna come up here. Okay, and then we're gonna go around here like that. Okay, and then that'll dry out a little bit, so it won't be so dark. It'll end up looking like that. So it'll be dark. You'll be able to see it, but it won't be as dark as it is right there. Okay, then let's take these little bubbles, and we are going to color them with light Granny Apple Green. And you'll see that it's kind of turning a little black there because I shouldn't have used StazOn. But again, it's what I had in front of me, so we're going to go with it. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Oh, wait, no, I need to do the other one. And I'm just running real quick with it. All right. Then we're going to take the dark, and we're going to go over these lines that the artist put into the image to just give it a little bit more definition. And you don't necessarily have to do that, but okay, there we go. And now for the fussy cutting time. Okay, so it's going to be real simple as we fussy cut. We are literally going to go up and around the bubbles, but we're not going to cut the ones that I didn't color out because there's no need to do those. That would be just insane. It's already pretty insane cutting out the bubbles per se, but we're going to go around and around, and then we're going to go down. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. And the easiest way to fussy cut is to move your paper, which I do have to remind myself quite a bit. I'm a lefty, and so I tend to try to move my hand instead of just the paper, but it is definitely easier to leave your scissors in one direction and move your paper. That is the rule of thumb. But it is definitely a little different for lefties sometimes. All right, so there we go. Now, I have the adhesive backing on this one, so we're going to take that backing off like this, and we're going to adhere that to it, but first we're going to cut that, and then let's do this one like that too. There we go. And then it's going to kind of attach like that. Actually, no, let's do it like this. Okay, there we go. I think that'll work. Okay, then we're going to flip this over. We're going to add some adhesive right there. Then we're going to attach that there. Beautiful. All right, now let's bring in our card base, and we're going to adhere our designer series paper. And let me put that down there. Let me get a little closer over here. There we go. Okay, this is going to go all the way to the edge over here. Make sure I've got all that lined up, because that's going to make a difference. There we go. All right, so now that is going to go there, and then that's going to lay just all the way across. And then if you have any extra, you can trim it off, but that's actually pretty good. All right, so then we're going to take the Potions and Spells books here, and we're going to attach it here on the end. Fun fact for those of you who don't necessarily always look at the website, fun fact, when you go online to look at the bundle for this one, you are going to notice that this designer series paper is upside down in that workshop. Well, not the bundle, but the workshop kit. So go check it out. I was kind of I was like, no, it can't be upset, but it was for sure. So, all right, so let's add our dimensionals. And honestly, I don't know how it was upside down. It was probably done digitally, because obviously all this paper goes into their system digitally, and then they have it printed. So there is no telling. But it's upside down online, which is kind of funny. All right, so then we're going to take all the backings off. And yeah, I did put a lot of backings, or a lot of dimensionals, but I wanted to make sure it stayed for sure. All right, one more. Okay, we're going to adhere this right about here, right about there. Then we are going to take that purple that we had colored earlier, and we're going to tie a bow. And you can do a big one or a little one. I'm going to have to do a little one with this one. Okay, then we'll grab a glue dot. And we're going to adhere it right about there. Like that. We're going to take our sentiment, put adhesive on one side, put a dimensional on the other, and then we are going to adhere it right there. We are going to grab that sticker sheet, and we are going to add some stars to our top up here. Let's see, I've got another large one right there, and then we've got another small one right there. So we'll do that small one there. We'll do the big one right to there. We are going to grab our little glossy dot assortments. We're going to grab the purple, and let's see if I can get them up off of it. We'll put that one there. And as I was doing these, Michelle said I needed more, more embellishments. So I added more. So I did 5. And then ta-da, there we go. There is our last card using the Halloween workshop scrapbooking kit. Don't you know Casper the Friendly Ghost did it? That's right. That is right. All right, so that is number 3. So if you are a Halloween person at all, I'm not a scary Halloween. I am a fun, cutesy kid Halloween person. If you are, this is actually a really good set because yes, bats can be scary, but not when you put them on fun little cards like this. And then of course there is our trick or treat one with the potions. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Again, don't forget about free shipping tomorrow. Make sure that you get in on that because it is a great time to get a little bit more product for a little bit less cost. So if you have questions, always reach out to me. You can reach out to me by email, or you can text me, or you can message me through Facebook, either way. And I will see you guys next week. We will be doing next week the newest paper pumpkin, which is called the Autumn Abundance. So we'll be playing with that next week. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you then. Bye.